Okay. And we are back with some Dragonheir. Been a while, right? Dragonheir had the dead period, which usually happens to the Crisis Rally, but we are back. Streaming a bit because, well, I want to test out some teams for the Devourer, so what better way to do it than do it on stream? So if I'm gonna test it, might as well do it live, because sometimes there's gonna be some of you watching it that are gonna come up with some great ideas in case I miss it. So let me just change my title over here. Season 6 and boss. Just need to, I know I need to turn off the volume somewhere. 1 second. I know you might be hearing me twice. There we go. Okay, should be sorted. Okay, teams, testing, and building. So, yeah. How's everybody been doing for Dragonheir? I've not been as active. Pretty much I've been MIA because I've been focusing a lot on the Godforge beta. I've been loving it. It's been amazing. Working on the website and all of that, but time for some Dragonheir, right? Not sure, like, I'm not even surprised there's gonna be like not too many people here, but Carl Duncan. Turn down the intro music. You mean the background music is too loud? I can turn it. Is that okay now? I just have, like, you know, some music in the background. Okay, you're welcome. Sorry. Yeah, that's my speaking of Godforge, that's what I'm listening in the background, right? It's the Godforge soundtracks. They sound really nice, sound really cool, so that's why I'm having the background. But Carl Duncan, hello, hello. Clone, hello, hello. Rhapsody, good morning. Rhapsody, hope you brought yourself your coffee. I'm almost towards the end of this coffee because I woke up at 7. But if you see me be like, woo, let's go. I'm already awake, not half a zombie, is because of that. Also have my cool I'm a Gamer Dad t-shirt, which pretty much, let me see if I can stand up, show the whole thing, because I love my t-shirts. Because I'm a Gamer Dad. Like a normal dad, only much cooler. Right? Gamer dads are the future. If I do say so myself. Just made the cup. Awesome. Okay. Straight into testing. I've done a little bit of the what's it called? Done a little bit of dailies. I skipped the story because honestly I don't care about story anymore. It's cool that they had a little bit of story, but we have this boss now. So this boss has some interesting kits, some interesting skills, and based on what I've seen so far, it's mostly single target that we need. Wombat King, good morning, good morning. I'm sorry if people see me live on Twitch and they expect Godforge, but it's not Godforge. Just, I'm doing this time, like I said, even though it does say, right, under the description of Twitch, that's Dragonheir. I just wanna do again. I have to build these teams because I'm still playing the game, still enjoying it. Just when it's Crisis Rally, I completely do not care about it. It's one of those modes that couldn't care less. But everything else, right? Team buildings and stuff like that's what I love. That's what I want to do. That's my thing. So right now we have this boss that we never had before, or at least I've never seen before. So it's gonna be fun testing and trying some teams out. Wombat King, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So this boss, let's see what he does. First of all, passive, start each battle. I think the way I'm gonna do it, I might just make a video first of, like, you know, first look, since we have not seen it. Maybe people will be interested. I can give some ideas. That's gonna be videos. Then I'm gonna try and post at least 1 team today, 2 teams tomorrow, and then on the day it actually releases, maybe I post 3 teams. So but by the day that the boss is kind of like, you know, live so we can do damage, I want to have all 6 teams available in case people are interested, right? And then maybe the second day, if this happening, I'm gonna be like, my 6 teams or whatever, and then it's gonna be that period again, because that's how it is. But let's see. So Echo stacks has 50 stacks of wooden carapace. Each stack reduces damage taken 1%. Okay. Each time takes damage, 1 stack removed. Okay. When now removed, Echo deals poison damage. Okay, so we take damage. He puts those stacks, which pretty much lots of basic attacks on him. Next one, passive. Whenever Echo receives healing, she gains 1 stack of 8% damage boost. When the stack count reaches or exceeds 15, he ignores immortality and invincibility effects and prevents resurrection. Okay, that sounds like it's gonna hurt. First hit is like I don't think it shows. Let me just go and try and look over here. So I think it just pretty much everything's AoE, right? Since it doesn't show any area, it's pretty much all AoE. So first hit, 3 times damage with attack penalty and accuracy penalty, which we definitely want to cleanse. Second hit, lands parasitic, that deals damage every 2 seconds and cannot be invisible. I guess this means whoever has that cannot turn invisible. So another reason to cleanse. The first 2 straight up tells us cleanse or debuff immunity. Third one absorbs all the parasitic ones. We definitely want to cleanse before that. Dealing poison damage, absorb targets, then heals herself. Okay, you know what? Is this gonna be a case for Belvenar? Is this where we cheese it, where we pretty much do a billion damage? Or billions of damage with a boss having the heal mechanics? So basically what I'm thinking, this is the spot where you want as many summons as possible. Okay, then it puts stack up defense up, okay. Okay, there's a frog leap, dealing damage, knockback, then it taunts, okay, taunt, that's fine, because I guess you just kill it quick. And then at the end, AoE damage, each buff Echo has performs 1 additional attack. If Night Swamp is alive, performs 1 additional attack on all enemies, then Night Swamp, Paddling please. Echo heals himself against 1 stack, 8% damage bonus, then restores 50 stacks. This is interesting. So the healing stuff doesn't make any sense for this type of a fight because it's not like you kill the boss, you just, the more damage you do, right? The more damage you do, the more stacks. Sorry, the more damage it stacks up. It's not like you kill it and that's it. Interesting. So here's the thing. Let's see, Necrosis, and I think she was a support. Belvenar. Yep, so Belvernal has this quirky passive that says when an ally takes damage, there's a 10% chance of converting 20% of the damage taken into healing. When an enemy receives healing, there's a 10% chance of converting 20% of their healing received into damage. So this was one of those situations where, in the past, right, I think this boss used to be Season 3 boss. We used to cheese this boss with Belvenar and just bring pretty much everything that brings summons, right? But the type of summons that stay there, right? The type of summons, there's a ton of summons. So that's where we used to bring Dritz Dourden, right? Because Dritz Dourden used to have that summon. So I guess let me just start off looking at that first. All the summons and see what we can get from there. But obviously all the summons, and then 100% want to have Belvenar in there. Belvenar, and pretty much everything just to keep them alive. Now, let's see, what else do we know that brings summons? I know that we had Ifair, that brings copies of himself. That's pretty much the summons, right? He does clones. The more clones means, ideally, the boss heals more AK, takes more damage. Okay, what else? What else? You know what? Let me just try and search on my channel, right? Because I had a video on it. I think it was, I hope it's called Bell, whatever. Wait, what's her name? Belvernal. This team is insane. 1 billion damage potential. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the old video. It might work, it might not. Okay, wrong thingy. Wrong thingy. Just open this. And let's see. Okay, so let's see. What did I use in the team? Okay, so this team had... Oh, okay, so no, the way it used to be, actually, this is different. So, the way it used to be, actually, based on what I'm seeing on the team over here, it used to be the more healing you have, the boss would steal that healing. So, basically, it would bring people that do recovery over time, like Mestreja, like Enna, right? They place a lot of healing over time, right? The recovery over time. And basically, you want to have a ton of targets, a ton of summons to put those healings a lot more. And the boss used to steal that. And when the boss stole that and was healing over time, Belvenar had the chance to do a ton of damage. But maybe you can still do the same principle. Just this time around, like I said, summons instead. I love that you're using you for help. I know, right? I mean, if I had a video in the past, why not? If I did the video in the past, why not try and look at that and reference that? I mean, honestly, if I was gonna be lazy but smart at the same time, I would just let for the big brains of the CLS cluster, because there's gonna be people who are 100% gonna go and test that and check that out. And I feel like maybe that's the smarter thing. I should just let them test out if the summon thing still works or not. And if it does, then come back and do it. Right? That would be pretty much being lazy but smart, because it's like, you know, when there's tons of people testing that, instead of me trying to test that hours on stream and it doesn't work, that might not be as efficient. But I guess let me just look at again, randomly bring stuff that does summons. So if Fire does a few summons, Dritz does summons, then I guess another one I can bring. But the ideal thing would be to have the same elemental pairing. So let's say I remove Dritz. Let's say I go with Necrosis and Lightning, right? The Vertigo. So who does summons in here? The first one that can do a ton of summons is... Where is he? This guy, right? Joyce, every 16 seconds. So if I stack him with a ton of skill haste, he can just keep summoning these. But he can have only up to 3, which he can keep that. So that's 2 of them. Then he can have, let me see, so he does a summon. Okay. Summon doesn't say like it has a life, or does it say? Let me see. Okay, leaves source target, tag down. Clones. The start of battle, invisibility. Okay. Deploys 1. Maximum 5 clones can exist on the battlefield at the same time. So you can bring 5 clones. So maybe I don't try and go for the pairing. Maybe I just try and get whoever has the most summons. Okay, let's see. Who do we know at the top of the head that has a ton of summon? So again, he can bring up to 5. He can bring a ton. Another one that could do some sort of a summon is Drax. He places those turrets, so there can be 2 turrets. The only problem is I think the turrets are pretty squishy. I mean, most heroes might be really squishy. So, let me see something else. Okay, maybe ideally somebody that's a summoner like Necrosis. Right? Ideally Necrosis hero. He brings for each ally undead unit summoned on the field. Okay. Thing is, passive. Each time an ally undead summon unit dies, there's 1%. Okay, so it has to be undead unit that dies in order for him to summon stuff. Okay, then we have a Bernade, which only keeps 1 bear. I guess let's just look specific at summons. He has this, which only is 1 summon. Let's see, anybody else that does, okay, Phantom Eaters, whatever. Ideally, you want to have summons that are tankier and stay alive, you know, that's what I'm thinking. Summons that are tanky and stay alive. So maybe La Delia. Maybe this one can stay alive pretty well. Okay. And then I guess among all of these, who would be the best kind of like solo support, right? Because you would need a support to try and keep stuff alive. Since I'm not having 5-man synergy for the sake of this testing, I need a support that can do a great job, ideally Blink cleansing as well. So I guess let's see like this. The spell buff and the spell debuff. Anybody can do that? Oh yeah. Analysis. Analysis is somebody that does that. Or what does this one, what does Pearl do? When an ally takes away damage, dispels 1 debuff from all allies. This effect, okay. Okay. She could be amazing. That's so awesome. I didn't even think of this. I never looked at her. Okay, then this one, inflict silence, which doesn't help. Killing prohibition, buff prohibition, dispel 1 buff. One could work, I guess. Let me just scale her up. It might not work, right? It might be complete flop. It might not work as well as we did before. But it's worth a shot, right? It's worth a shot. Okay, Season Sin. Boss testing. So let's just get Pearl in there. Oh, actually, edit lineup. Let me just save this again. Delete. Just save again. No, bruh. What did I do? Oh, fuck off. Fine. Let's go again. Let me put these again. So, first of all, Pearl. Then, Necrosis. Reset. From Necrosis, we had Belvenarl, I guess, supports. Belvenarl. Then let's go with Summoners and get Joyce in there. Then we had Radiance, support. Ifeir. And then, who's the last one I had? Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, no idea. So I only put these. I need a healer. Actually, no, wait. He could be good enough as a support because he does attack. And then he also does healing. Why didn't your notification work? Don't worry, you only missed like 19 minutes. You're okay this one. It's 15 minutes since I was actually live. Hello, hello. How are you doing? So maybe because he does bring healing. I think I had the healing somewhere. Ultimate, okay, damage, attack penalty, forest rune, basic attacks, heal all last. Okay, so he could be the healer, so I don't need healing. I need another support. You pulled 2 Legos in time 1 pull. Nice, Trevor. Congrats. Who did you get? I assume God. But let's see. Who else we can bring that can bring some support? Some summons. I guess, you know what, screw it, let's just bring Dritz. We never used Dritz though, then let's just try it out. Where are you, Mr. Dritz the Urden? He should be one. Oh yeah, he's not just oh yeah, he was actually Spare 5. Okay. Let's try this again. Season 6 and Season 6 boss testing. Perkis and Pozuzzi. Oh no. I mean, they can work, I guess. They're both awful. I know, could have been better, but could have been worse as well. Okay, for the sake of this, I would go with a supportive one. And then pretty much I want to stay alive. Let me, you know what, let me just do some random quick equip on everyone. Because I just want to see if it works or not, right? I just want to see, does the boss actually take lots of damage or not? When he does the healing stuff. When he steals the parasitic. Okay, definitely didn't look like it was working. Or it's not doing a job as I thought. Okay, so the Belvenarl situation doesn't work anymore. We throw that out of the window. We tried, it's not working. Goodbye. Simon said didn't want to have useless heroes. I mean, here's the thing. They're not useless. They're just most of those might have some specific uses, right? Okay, so first thing that I want to test out is going to be my where is the team? Dauntless. I want to go try and test Dauntless. For this one, I want to try and go with some supports over here. I guess I'm just gonna use this team and change it up. And just bring Nathaniel as the support instead of her. Because Nathaniel can bring plants, can bring stuff like that. Might not be ideal, but still worth the shot. You haven't played this in ages. Yep. It is a fun game. I personally really love it. So let me see. Most of the builds should be okay. Just need to change Nathaniel's build. So for Nathaniel, I guess I can go with... Okay, let's swap. Because we have all of the same element, I can go with the Dragon God, or with Dragon God. Then for Nathaniel, pretty much anything that's about healing and as much skill haste as possible with the light. Skill haste. I'm going to try and keep 3 damage dealers. For starters, and then go from there. Okay, then I want to get a Devourer, that's for sure. Okay, with Enlightenment. And some sort of survivability, ideally, like this. And then anything that gives me the most Enlightenment, because I don't think there's any other mythic piece here makes sense, but anything that gives me the most Enlightenment. And actually, no, wait. We want to get this set, Secrecy's Order. Because shields equals more damage, more attack, more stuff. Okay. So, first things first, let's see, is the survivability there or not? Also, let's see how do they jump. Okay, so they jump randomly in weird spots. Because they do that, and the damage they away anyway, I need to keep Nathaniel in kind of like in the middle. He goes in the front, okay. Let's see. The only thing that I'm already noticing is I don't think he's gonna be good enough. What's his name? Pat him down. I think we need somebody that removes buffs. Music's still a bit too loud. Okay, sorry, let me just lower it. How's that? Sounds like I'm in the church. I am in the church of what's it called? I'm in the Church of Godforge. Okay, let me see. Maybe I have something that's there. Okay, no. So pretty much it's only my music. Okay, I thought I had something that's getting music through, but it's not. Much better. Okay, Church of Vlad, exactly. Okay, the knockback is a problem. So that's the first thing I'm noticing. The knockback on Nathaniel is a problem. Let's swap him. I need him to have 8 ton of resistance so he doesn't get knocked back. Because if he gets knocked back, he doesn't heal my people. And then I guess let me go with resist on this one with enlightenment. I have that in the Valkyrie, I do. And then maybe instead of this, or maybe I look at this, whatever gives me the highest resist. Maybe high resist is the way instead. Okay, and then over here, same thing. Enlightenment with whatever gives me the highest resist. It's gonna be that. Okay, that's a ton of resist on him. Now, pat him down, just whatever. Let's try again. Let's see. I don't understand why like Kurvida just stuck there at the back. Why is Kurvida not attacking? And why did my Nathaniel get knocked back? Yeah, he keeps getting knocked back, even though I have a ton of resist. So let me see, is that the stack that I'm seeing? That's the Carapace thing. Okay, let's see over here. The damage bonus 8%. Okay, so that damage bonus goes up by a ton. And we can now mitigate it. So Nathaniel keeps getting knocked back, but how? How does he keep getting knocked back? Considering the fact that this I have a ton of resist on him. You know what? Screw it. Let me just go even higher. There we go. 500 resist. If he still gets knocked back, then I call bullshit. What's this, man? This is our game. I know. I just have to test a little bit of this. I'm sorry. So, here's another problem. First of all, he keeps getting knocked back. Okay, Nathaniel sucks. He doesn't work here. He cannot heal everybody once he gets knocked back, or he doesn't heal anyone anymore once he gets knocked back. So, and he keeps getting knocked back because of the stupid frog. So, Nathaniel, useless. At least for the smelly team. Therefore, somebody else that does this spell debuff. Okay, let's see. Thorin, not good enough. Stagwem, it's solo. Fits, but he's a melee one, and it's a problem. We don't need too many melee units. Because here's the thing. This is what I noticed. There's too many melee units. there's only like 3 spots where you can attack the boss. Anybody else cannot really attack him. See, like Kurvida just gets stuck. It's like, what am I doing here? Kurvida's like, what's happening with my life? Like Kurvida has no idea what has become of her life. She's like, I hate my life. Everything's not fun. Nathaniel is still relevant. Yep, he can still be amazing. This fight, no, he's useless though. But yeah. Morning, Rukalus. Hello, hello. Okay, so let's do that. I guess let's swap stuff. So, Vertigo. First of all, I was looking at who does this spell debuff. First one was Fate. Second one, Gulen. Gulen could work extremely high. I forgot this. Gulen has extremely high recharge time, but we only need to dispel debuffs. This and this. That's it, right? After that, there's no debuffs. So, Gulen could work. Ideally, though, I would like to get somebody that's lightning. So let me see. Do I have lightning, dispel debuff? Apart from him. Fathom down doesn't count because it's only for himself. Stago himself. Sally Ann is just around her again. Mel unit. And again, only dispels one of them. And we got a ton of them. So we need somebody that does full debuff dispel. Or somebody that does debuff immunity. So instead of that, let's see debuff immunity and lightning. Again, nobody that does it. So I guess I cannot keep a team like that. Okay, debuff immunity. It's Friday. This week was just a God's first blood for me. Yep, exactly. This Friday. What about new lightning hero we can get from because she's a cleanser? I don't think she's that good. Let me see. Let's check because I might be wrong. Okay, so Alaris. Okay, no, so she only has a chance. This is why I don't like her. She only has a chance to transfer negative effects onto her, which sucks. It's not reliable enough. I don't like that. I don't like stuff that's not reliable. This one's useless. And then ultimate. Grants ally healing and shield. This is fun. If this passive was booked up to 100%, I would say, fuck yeah, that's amazing. But this one, I don't like it. Again, personally, maybe it works. Plus, she's a melee unit, which means she's going to go in front and they cannot hit. Because for some reason, if I try and do this, right, they don't attack the boss. They have to go in the middle. Only these 3 spots hit the boss, right? As you can see, look at Kurvida. Unless she does the ultimate or the battle skill, she just sits. Like Kurvida just la 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 la. So the only 3 spots that you can attack the boss, which is something that's massively changed, has not been a thing before, is the ones that sit in these 3 slots. Sides you cannot attack. So you use, basically for Dauntless, or any other team that uses melee units, you do not want to have more than 3 melee damage dealers. So, let me look again. This spell debuff again fits. Don't like him. Guland. Maybe Guland's gonna work, right? Maybe finally. I would love if Guland's the perfect one here because finally we'll have a use for Guland. So let's go with this. And let's get Guland instead of Nathaniel. Go. And then for the other support, who would bring me something interesting? Let's say ideally somebody that brings shields. Shield. Okay, somebody from the spelling brings shields. You know what? Maybe even her. Maybe, actually no, because she's melee. Fuck, don't like her. Somebody brings shields and dispel buffs. Zephy. Maybe Zephy is gonna be the way. Right? So. Let's keep this. They're gonna be over here. Let's store it. Let's go back to actually the Master Genie. So we do get some healing from Guland and then some shielding from Zephy. I think Zephy's build I just swapped to the one that Nathaniel had. But actually, no, it's not gonna work because I want some, if I want to resist, I also want accuracy. This could work, but I also want high accuracy. If I want to dispel buffs with the core. Wrong game. With the battle skill. This could be good. Let me get this instead. Sharing the resist I don't think matters. Maybe I just ignore this shield requirement and let me go with Holy Hunter. Anything that gives me accuracy and resist. Accuracy and resist. And then over here, whatever gives me the highest accuracy. Which is pretty low. Oh yeah, let's go with this artifact. And then I can go with Devout Prayer. We can go with an accuracy one. And maybe accuracy with resist. There we go. Okay, and then over here I want accuracy, resist, and skill haste. Main stat HP might work. Give me good accuracy. Okay, good enough. Okay, this could be a good build. Now, for Guland, what can Guland use that's useful? I guess this is the best thing. 1 second, let me let the puppy out. So the quirky thing is going to be we're not going to have a ton of healing, but might still work. So, for lightning people, I have a puppet here. Then I have to swap some stuff for Vida. For Guland, what could Guland do? So Guland, I don't care about doing the ultimate very often. Every 30 seconds. I don't care about skill haste. The passive, what does it say? Steals ultimate energy, healing the hero. Passive, when casting enemy, okay, charmed, hero reduction, accuracy. So, honestly, for Guland, I guess, let me just get Guland tanky. Let me see what talents does Guland have. So let me just get the last one. Let's go with that. So, extend duration of debuffs, yes. Increase some of that, yes. Damage, yes. So, Guland just... I feel like maybe I just go tanky, right? Maybe I just go like this. Make sure Guland has enough accuracy. Survivability. Then over here, whatever gives me the highest accuracy. I have to double check because I think the ultimate heals based on target's max HP. So it's not going to be big healing. The healing received by allies will be increased by 4% target max HP for each debuff successfully dispelled. So that one sounds good. Therefore, there's nothing that influences the healing. So let's go with HP defense percent, whatever gives me the most accuracy. HP defense percent, what gives me the most accuracy. Same thing. And then over here, I want to get something that keeps Guland alive, and that's going to be this, right? Celestial Decree. Okay, tanky, whatever, everything looks good. Now, Kurvida, because we cannot have the Orb of Dragon God, let's go with which is remains. Because here's the thing, we're not all lightning. So the Orb of Dragon God only works when you have all heroes of the same element. If you did not know, emphasizing on that now. Here, let's see attack levels. Okay. Okay. And she still has the highest. Okay. So, let's see. Do I still have... Oh, yeah, I need... Maybe on Kurvida, I don't care about specific set. Maybe I try and get her Whirlwind Edge. No, attack percent. I want attack percent. There we go. And then anything for top pieces, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Some damage stuff. Any random damage stuff. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh yeah, wait. First, I need to make sure that I do the cleansing with Guland every 30 seconds, and then after, like, let's say 18. Wait, no. 16. And then Zephy can go full YOLO. Master Genie can go full YOLO. Because I want to do the cleansing after the second hit. So first hit debuffs, second hit debuffs. Then the boss gets buffs. So, yeah. Let's see how this goes. Did you put 4 gear pieces in chest yet? Nope, I did not. That's going to be a video I'll definitely need to make. Okay, didn't look like Guland landed the attack penalty. Is it just me or there's no attack penalty landed by Guland? Did I not give Guland a ton of attack? What am I missing? Finally. Oh yeah, Zephy keeps getting thrown randomly. Okay, I don't need to keep Zephy that much in front. Then let's just put Zephy over here and let the damage dealers go in front. Kurvina needs to stop running around. Kurvina's crazy. Let's just do this then. Kurvina needs to go in the middle and everybody else around her. Okay, finally, attack penalty is landing. Okay. Okay. Might need to swap the talent that makes us heal whenever we do basic attacks, in case it looks tricky. The boss does look like it does a ton of damage. Also, might need Celestial Decree on Zephy as well. Also, and apart from that, I might need to reduce the resistance from Zephy. Or maybe not. Have to see. Okay, Guland might not be enough as the solo healer, and the damage honestly doesn't look too good. I expect a lot more for my Dauntless team. I really expect a lot more damage. Zephy is amazing though. Zephy does the perfect job here. Brings us the buff remover, brings us the shields, brings us the increased defense. So Zephy is definitely a good choice. Obviously also bringing us the block damage when we get low. I mean, so far so good, right? Apart from my Guinevere dying. I heard they say this boss is crazy strong. It does look pretty tricky. Honestly, I just threw my Aura team earlier. And they did a fantastic easy job. I'm just sad at the damage that I'm doing. I really expected a little bit more damage. Maybe I just need to try and rebuild my people. Because it seems like damage is not quite there. Okay, so still 240 something million is okay. Just need to swap. Okay, let me just check this first of all. So the Master Genie does the buffs on the ally with the highest attack. Let's see. Does it put it on Guinevere or Kurvina? Can I see? Yes, I would see over here. How would it be called? Blast. Okay, so the Blast does go on Guinevere. Okay. But the damage doesn't seem that high, right? The damage I was hoping to see a little bit better. Maybe my builds just suck. Okay, why did I choose that? This is what I would go for normally. But ideally, we need more healing. 10% more damage the hero has any buff, which would happen most of the time. Okay. This one, yes. This one, yes. Okay, let's see. Exclusive artifact, that looks good. Sorry, the rune. Then this one. This one, ideally, would want attack speed, crit rate, attack percent, crit damage, everything. Okay, so this is what I would want maybe instead. You know, it's a lot of crit rate. I don't need that much crit rate. There is, Rhapsody. I did reply to you in Discord. If you select on the buff in the fight, it opens that screen. So when you select any buff on the boss bar, it opens the screen where it shows you everything. Just gotta know where to find it, basically, right? Okay, let's see. Crit damage. And attack percent. I've never played Lady Jacques as a starter. She hits a little. Yep, she's pretty strong. Okay, when the world deals damage to each debuff, okay. I think there's not too much it can do. There's nothing that influences the healing. Right? This definitely survived pretty okay. This one is much good damage as possible. This one is much good damage as possible. Honestly, this one, I could just go with the as much crit rate because we already convert the crit rate into crit damage. Right? I think it's every point. Excess crit rate can be converted to crit damage. Every one crit is crit damage. Okay, so get the best possible build on her. Then on Nashchenka, you can go with what was the other one? Crit rate, crit damage, attack percent. This one, okay. This one, yep, with the crit damage, attack percent, the crit damage, crit rate, and lots of attack percent. The goal is to have the highest attack percent on her. This one is attack percent. This one is attack percent. Zephy does have the puppet here. Might just need to squeeze somehow some more survivability. Maybe from this a little bit. Literally never got a piece that you wanted. Yeah, no. Florian Peze, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Do you have any more excuses? I mean, not really. It's just, you know, every time I have a question, I'm going to try and answer. Sometimes I might answer later, but I try to always answer. If you see that 2 days pass and never answer, just ask me again. Must have missed it or things happened too fast. I was running on auto while reading and forgot. Yep, I replied yesterday, I think last night, to every single question you had in my Discord. But let's see what else can. So good damage build, good damage build. She's pretty much the booster, right, with this one. The only issue is this. So Kurvida only boosts the damage, unfortunately, because she keeps running like crazy. Kurvida's a crazy girl. Really boosts the damage for stuff around her, and because she keeps moving all over the place, she ends up mostly just boosting the damage. See that those 12 stacks only go on Guinevere. Because she doesn't sit, or does it? Is that 6? The stack from Kurvida? If that's the case, then that's okay. Wallowing Edge. Okay, it can slowly get there, it's just not ideal. Still, it just seems like the boss doesn't take too much damage, or maybe I'm missing something, or maybe I'm not doing something right. Because my people are pretty decent build. I do have the 5-man synergy. We meant you. Yeah, no, it's okay. Oh, I think I noticed an issue. Sometimes you don't land the defense penalty with Kurvida. Because she gets the accuracy penalty before she does it, right? I think also had like the bad talent on Guinevere. Maybe the damage was a bit lower, but still, the damage is not insane by any means, right? We do get 15% damage boost from Zephy trying to be debuffed towards the beginning here and then with a taunt, right? So with that happening, that's actually maybe pretty good, but I feel like maybe swapping Zephy into the what's it called? Swapping Zephy into the Aurelian Vest to increase the survivability on people with shields, because I think Zephy puts shields most of the time when a debuff lands. Maybe the Aurelian Vest would be better. And might be more survivability because Zephy is almost dead. Yeah, so Guinevere dies towards the end of the fight, which is maybe I just need to swap to the talent that keeps her alive. Even though she dies in the last 50 seconds, she still dies. You're going to answer my question no matter how noob they are. Thank you so much. No, always happy to help, Rhapsody. Always happy to help. And, you know, at the end of the day, if I can help you understand something, you're going to enjoy the game more. If you enjoy the game more, you're going to, you know, keep playing and, you know, keep watching my videos. And that helps me. But I just, you know, I want people to enjoy the game. That's just reality. Okay. Guinevere keeps dying. Let's try and swap her to the healing talent. It's 25% damage that's lost, though. So you know what? No. Let me put this back. Let's put Zephy into the... We lose some resist. Let's put her in the Aurelian Vest. And I guess since I'm not going to care about resist, let's go with this one. Like, whatever. Oh, yeah, wait. I still need accuracy. Still need accuracy. And I guess as much skill haste as possible. A double is a good start. Quad would be even better. Okay. Let's try this now. Net Gaming, good morning. How's it going, bro? Welcome. How are you doing? Nev, tell me what am I doing wrong with my Dauntless people? Is it the lack of inspirations or what? Because you've been playing Chinese servers, you've been seeing some crazy damages. I kind of seem to get stuck with this Dauntless team at like 250 million. But none of them have inspirations. The only thing I have is Guinevere's exclusive artifact, and that's it. No exclusive on Nashchenka, no exclusive on anybody else. Maybe that's why my damage isn't as crazy. Also, I guess having Mashtur, from what I think, where Mashtur would be kind of like the cheat code for this team, which obviously I do not have. But Gulan seems to be really good, right? Specific for this pairing, Gulan seems to be the cheat code. Because it's the only hero that does full dispel from the pairing. Okay. That's the latest thing. A Styon with Guland. I publish a short with setup. Okay. Did you put accuracy? Your poor stop to say hello. Thank you, brother. Mulțumesc. Appreciate it. I guess you will like mostly. I appreciate it. I think that a Styon instead of Zephy would work because I guess a Styon, if you build accuracy, can convert when the boss tries to do those buffs, can convert them into decreased attack and decreased defense, right? Is that the way? That's what I'm assuming. Right, I'm assuming you had an accuracy build on Astaion, which obviously brings lots more healing and stuff. Right, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Astaion does the job like that. Sitting at the office but not working though. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Like, yeah, so pretty much, as you noticed, swapping the build from Zephy with not having high resist is not good enough. It's not working properly. The high resist still worked. But I guess for the sake of testing, let's try what Nef suggested. I usually try to, you know, do my stuff, and then if somebody suggests something, I try to do it with my own testing. And then if I cannot figure it out, then that's when I'm like, okay, let's check a video. But let's see, I'm gonna straight swap. Oh no, here's the thing, if I do that, so here's the thing, if I do this, I don't have the puppeteer. Then I need to put the puppeteer back over here. And I would really like to keep this, or could I break? Right, these three are lightning. So maybe I just do keep maybe I just do keep Kurvida with this. Astani Witches, okay. That's true, right? That makes sense, my bad. Okay. Start with Witches, and then I guess for her, what would make sense for her is either bringing lots more attack, or... Wait, this doesn't work because Guinevere is not... Let's go this. And then go with that. So we can make Kurvida do more attacks. But I still need Kurvida to have Puppeteer. So let's just go with, I guess, crit rate. Just make sure I have as much accuracy as possible. Accuracy. And then over here, I want to make sure I have as much attack interval as possible. Ideally with some accuracy, though. Okay, do get to lose a bit of that. Accuracy should be enough. Kurvida Puppet, I don't have Angelic Alliance left, so I cannot use that. Because I don't have Angelic Alliance, I'm just going to try and get more attack speed. Or, I guess what could also work on Kurvida is instead of this, to just get more basic attacks, therefore more damage from Guinevere. If I see that I don't survive enough, I could go with the Chest of Radiance. Right, Guland, I'm keeping the Golden Antlers. Antlers, I already have Antlers on Guland. Or did you give this to Guland to try and get him to go every 15 seconds? Or Chest, yeah, because I don't think Guland can go every 15 seconds because he has an extremely high recharge time. But I think keeping Puppeteer on Astaion is going to boost at least her, so she does ultimates more often. Good accuracy, some resist. Okay, let's try that. It seems like the boss never does. Yeah, the boss never gives the attack up or defense up because I think Astaion keeps removing it. Which is good. I just don't see the attack down landing a lot of the time. Right? Is it just me, or shouldn't Astaion be doing that? Like just converting the buffs that the boss tries to take into debuffs. Like, where's the 20% attack down when the boss does this? Or any other debuff. Also, I think I don't have Astaion built perfectly. I think I need to do a ton more attack Sorry, more HP. At least the witches remains is pretty consistent. But yeah, Astion's dying. So Stan definitely needs some more survivability. I did the lazy build. I just swapped the... Okay, that was a lazy build. Let me do it properly. I just lazy swapped into the... Maybe I don't even need this. And I also don't need the Devout Prayer because nothing happens. You know what? Instead of Witch's Remains, maybe I do keep... No, let me just swap this back. So let me just go back to having Witch's Remains on Purvida. Let's get Astion with the Horn, because we get 15% stacks. And then let me get stuff here that gives me the highest HP. Because the more HP she has, the more damage she does. HP, then Puppeteer, whatever. Sorry, the more healing she does. Puppeteer, highest HP. Highest HP. And then highest HP. Okay. And then over here as well. Whatever gives you the highest HP, ideally with some accuracy though. Or I should get highest accuracy with HP main stat. Come on, quad accuracy. Fuck off. Okay, it's a double. Then over here, whatever gives me the highest, I guess over here I would want accuracy with skill haste, maybe. There we go. Okay, I need more accuracy. Devout Prayer, let's see, HP percent with accuracy. Come on, give me a quad. Never mind. Good enough. Wait, why am I keep doing this? I don't need that. Bruh, what do I keep doing? I don't need Devout Prayer. Okay, Puppeteer, HP, come on, give me some good accuracy rolls. Okay, double. Could have been better, but I'll take it. Get a bit of boosting over there. And then, I guess, just to be safe, whatever gives me the most HP... with accuracy, but maybe in Celestial Decree. You can try and heal her. Okay. So back to that, back to this. Okay, okay. Nasty Jenica. Let's get her to do more attacks again instead of the other one. Come on, I want to see 300 million. If I see 300 million, I'm going to be happy. If not, it is what it is. Okay, what's that? Let me read those. Defense theft. Oh yeah, that's the Astion that just gives us that extra defense penalty. Still, I don't get it where the buffs are from here, right? The buffs that we remove with Astion, where are they? Like, we're supposed to remove and then convert them into other stuff. Where is it? Okay, healing cast there. Boom. Remove. I mean, that's the thing. We get really fast to the 200 million, but then the damage just slowly decreases by a lot. Or maybe we're good. I just did not notice. Okay, we do not land sometimes, obviously, a defense penalty with Purvida because of the accuracy penalty that goes on us. But looks a lot better, right? Now that we put a lot more HP on Astion to do the proper heals, it definitely looks a lot better. You know what? Maybe this is just one of those fights where we're not supposed to be doing a billion damage. Plus, again, keep in mind, my Dauntless team is... I guess I cannot say base level, but not the best, I guess. It's like, I do have all of them. but I don't have any inspirations on them. Also, I do not have on Naschenka her exclusive artifact. And obviously that can bring a ton more hits, therefore a ton more damage for Guerra. But you know what? I guess anything over 250 million is decent. The good thing is, at the end of the day, you don't need to have all of the exclusives. Getting Tarevol in here, as long as you have Guerra as the main damage dealer, this team should still be able to do over 200 million. I would love to, again, ideally, I would love to get to 300 million. I don't think, though, here's another thing. I do not think I have the last tier for Lightning. So that's obviously does affect my damage a little bit. Also, I think Astyon is bugged. I don't see any debuff, right? After Astyon does that, when the boss attempts to put the 2 buffs on itself, I don't see any debuff. I put the witches back on Kurvida because I gave Astyon the horn, right? I wanted to test that. Now I can swap and try it different. So I'm still surviving. Almost 280 million. That's good. I can try and give now Astyon the witches remains. Because, like, it just makes sense to me. Since Kurvida already needs accuracy, Horn just straight up brings me 15% damage boost for most of the fight because she did lots of healing. For timings, I just pretty much left them full YOLO for Astyon, full YOLO for the familiar, Gulan 16 every 30, and then I kind of let them default at every 18 seconds. Like, I didn't try to, like, swap them too much. I just left them as soon as they started and every 18 seconds. With Guinevere going first, so she charges up that ultimate. Then Kurvida. And then Naschenka. But yeah, Astyon I just let go full YOLO. Astyon just goes, this is Sparta. Try 1-1-6 on Gwen. Okay, I don't think that might make that much change, but I guess, yeah, let me try that. Let's try that. Shouldn't do that massive of a difference. So I still have Puppeteer over here. Still have good damage build. I still have some damage build with the attack sharing. Then the spear makes her do more attacks. Astyon has this. Guland is the, again, survivability, Giga chatting in there. Good accuracy, everything should be fine. Okay. Just obviously the initial one's a bit quirky because accuracy penalty, right? So sometimes you might not land the defense penalty because of the accuracy penalty. Okay, did I actually finally see the attack penalty land on the boss? From the boss doing this? This one does the parasitic thing. I definitely want to cleanse that off. Yeah, sometimes we don't land the witches remains, but we have the accuracy penalty ourselves. I might be able to try maybe delay that. Maybe I delay so they start not at 11 point, but start at 12 point or like 13. So after the boss does it, let me see. Does the bot do the parasitic stuff exactly at 12? Okay, let's see. No, it does it at around 15, I guess. So I would have to do, if I want to make sure the defense penalty is on all the time or most of the time, I would have to make them go after Guland does the cleanse. But first, let's see how the damage looks with this, with the timings change. Guland 1530. That's what I have. I think I have like 15 or 1630. The problem is because the Dauntless people are on 18, and again, Kurvida is the one with the Witcher's Remains, which, you know, makes her sometimes not land it with the accuracy penalties on. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe if I tweak it and make them go all after Guland for the initial one, then obviously every 18, that might make it be less likely that we have accuracy penalty when we attempt to land the Witch's Remains with Kurvida. Yeah, so damage is pretty much the same. JRM, hello, hello. How's it going, brother? How are we doing? I think I'm okay with this, honestly. For now, I think I'm okay with this damage. Just the last test that I wanted to do was... Oh yeah, swap the timing. So let's make them, let's see, 15. Then let's go 15.2, 15.2, 15.3. Let's see how it looks like this. So that they go always, or at least initially, after Guland does the cleanse. See if that makes it be better or not. Why not? But, you know, worth the shot. Okay, so they still have a moment where they do it before the accuracy penalty lands or after the accuracy penalty lands. I guess Astayan works fantastic in this team, not only because she brings healing, she can remove the boss's buffs if you have accuracy, but also her hits over time help take down this boss's stacks that the boss puts at with the ultimate. They do a bit more damage with this timing. I'm trying to see, right? I'm trying to see if this timing with after Guland, if it does a bit more damage. But there's still moments where we attempt to land the defense penalty while we are under the accuracy penalty. I'm just trying to see now, right? I haven't ran it all the way. Trying to see. Like now, they're gonna be doing, Kurvida's gonna be doing the defense penalty attempt, which didn't land, while the accuracy penalty is still there. So there's I guess there's no way to perfectly make sure, since they go at 18, that she always lands it. Unless I would give her high resist, which obviously I don't think it's that easy to go high resist, high accuracy, and try and squeeze some damage. So yeah. Still 30 million away from beating my previous one. So the best I did was 279, which, again, honestly, I'm pretty happy. Considering the availability and the heroes I have with no Mashtur, with no inspirations on my Dauntless people, I'm pretty okay with it. Okay, this one does better damage, it seems. Not sorry for just RNG, or at least for now it looks. Not by a lot, though. Not by a lot. But you know what? Anything that's more is welcome. So a million more. It doesn't really matter. It's a million more. Doesn't seem like it's a big difference. One other thing I want to test out. But I don't think it's going to be worth it. Because here's the thing. I was going to be like, let me try and do the resistance build on her. But she already... So she brings us 15% damage boost for every time she does the healing. She goes often enough then we have this boost most of the time instead of going the resistance build on her. So I guess let's just go again with this. Just go again with this. And then with this. .8. So 11.8, 11.8, 11.9. Fuliola, let's go back again to the basics. Again, Astan still Fuliola. This is something I don't see happening, right? So she does summons the domain. When enemies range gain a buff, there's a 40% chance to replace it with a random debuff. I don't see that happening. I see the buff being removed. But I don't see any debuff being landed on the boss. Extends debuff duration by 2 turns. Okay, let's do that as well. Whenever successfully granting buffs, hero gains 5% ultimate energy. So she does get buffs on herself. Crit resistance. Yes, okay. This one doesn't change. This one's the same. Okay, so let's see. Combination of this. When enemy within domain gain buffs, there's a 50% chance of replacing the buff with a random debuff. How does this change compared to the ultimate? Does it add a higher chance? I don't know. I don't see the difference though of like damage output or anything. There's nothing else I can think that Gulen could use that can boost it. Nothing else I can think Astion could use that could boost the damage. There's one quirky thing I can do though. But no, because she gets knocked back. I was like, oh yeah, I could give a build to her, but no, she gets knocked back. Okay, last run, and then we're gonna try a different team. AKA, I'm gonna go and try out Aura, because I love Aura, right? I think Aura does more damage here. One second. So far, the damage looks similar. Okay, damage still seems to be similar, so that's okay. Oh man. The other thing that the other team that I'm thinking could do a good job here, based on the boss mechanics and stuff, is going to be a Ice Blast team. Because basically this boss looks like you want to get single target damage or whatever. So next one might be Aura or Ice Blast. Yeah, I don't think I can push this a lot more. I think this is the best combination. Works for me. Again, if you have Angelic Alliance, then Angelic Alliance instead of the Antlers, whoever. Okay, this does a lot more damage all of a sudden. Not sure if it's just the RNG, but I'm doing a ton more damage, like at 10 million more. I think, oh my god, 20 million more. No, 10 million. Yeah, 10 million more. I think it's because I had the timings be at 11.2 or whatever, but my Curvida was not going at 11.2. Her initial was 11.8. So 290 million. I'm pretty happy with this damage. Think I'm going to keep. So the reality of the timings is making sure that Curvida goes the same time that Vivre goes, and then when Astrenka casts the ultimate, everything else needs to be landed. Then every 18 seconds, then everybody else full YOLO. So this is going to be, let's swap the name from this one because it's going to be Chaos Don't 290 million Don't, right? Or should I call Season 6 boss maybe? Can I introduce that? Nope. So let's just call it Chaos, right? Because this is Chaos Devourer. 290 million for Dauntless. I'm pretty happy with that. I hope there will be a substitute for Rose. I don't think I'm going to use... I'm not sure if it's Rose that I'm going to use. Honestly, the first team that I just threw at it... Let me just swap these a bit to bring the ones that I'm actually testing at the top. So, let's see. What is it? Chaos. Over here. The next one I'm going to try was going to be the one that was Ifeir over here. Then we're going to be trying the Ice Blast over there, but obviously it's going to be different. So, Ifeir one, the team that I used, I feel like for this one, this team, right? Just straight up this team. She goes in there. Then I just want to make sure that I pair people together like this. So that we boost the damage. Let's see. Obviously, currently I'm just throwing it full YOLO. I'm obviously going to be trying to do the right timings and whatnot, but just trying to see full YOLO, how does it look? Use them for Crisis Rally. Yeah, pretty much similar. Just will have to make sure that Analysis has accuracy, right? That's what I'm going to try and do. It's going to be quirky to try and remove the buffs and remove the debuffs with Analysis. So I might just need to bring somebody else for the buff remover or buff prohibition. But looks pretty okay so far. Okay, so sometimes the boss... Okay. I think I understood this. Maybe I was wrong, but I think that I understood this wrongly. So, I think that if the boss does not absorb any parasitic thingy, I think he doesn't gain attack up and defense up. If I understand this correctly, right? I think that was my maybe misunderstanding. So, I think if there's no parasitic stuff to remove from us, the boss does not get a buff at all, so we don't need to block buff or remove the buff. Right, because I see every time we make sure that we... So now that we don't cleanse it, the boss will get the buffs. See? The boss got the buffs because we didn't cleanse it. So basically, we need a cleanser. We need to make sure that the cleanser does the cleansing when it's needed. It's so easy. Like, it looks so good and easy now. Like, Aura's gonna be extremely easy to survive. I have a feeling I might even be able to do a... solo Analysis support and bring a fourth Aura, or I might just, I might be exaggerating. Maybe it is. We'll see how it goes till all the way. But yeah, Aura definitely does a lot better. Which I'm happy. I love Aura. This will be quirky. Here's the thing. Ideally, I'd try to get Analysis to go every 15 seconds. So that means I would try to get, which would be extremely hard, to get a ton of skill haste. Because, like, okay, with the witches, with the, what's it called? With the Puppeteer, we get to, like, the 18-second rotation pretty easily. But then trying to push more becomes a bit more complicated. I'll be looking for more copies of Talekia next season, but I don't feel too excited about most of the new Heroes Season 7. I mean, most of the stuff that I heard people be excited about, I did not even check, because, again, you might know I don't like to look at the test server, that's just a personal thing. But, I just heard some good stuff, again, about the supports, right? Apparently, the premium supports, again, are going to be awesome and whatnot. The thing that I'm excited about is the elemental pairings. Right, the elemental pairings, which is different. We've never had fire and ice together, so that's gonna be interesting to look at. Same here, I don't have a Dauntless team, so I need to be OP. I mean, if you have Dauntless team, I have a feeling Rukulus, based on what I showed you, as long as you have the two supports, Astaion and Guland, or even if you don't have Astaion, but you have Guland, you can try with Zephy. As long as you have Guinevere, you can bring any two damage dealers, like Tarevol or any other enabler, you should still hit 200 million. But let me try some timings now. So, high resist still on her was the case. But can I do it without her? That's going to be the question. Can I do instead of Ardreth? Can I get another Aura hero in here? Which would be Amaleda or Shala. Let me see what... I never use Shala. Let me see what she does. So first of all, do we have an Aura? We do have an attack Aura from there. Shala, she brings, when an Aura ally consumes Aura energy, the hero and the Aura ally with the highest attack gain 1 stack of crit damage up to 20. Holy shit! That's 100% more crit damage for Alethea. This could be awesome. I never even knew this. Don't have her, but thank you. We'll see what I can do. Yeah, I might just be not using that team then. Okay, gains, okay, deals damage, okay. Additionally, 15% ultimate energy. Okay, so she could do ultimate energy a lot. Unleashes the energy wave that can bounce between enemies, which there's no bouncing. Each bounce granting ultimate energy to one Aura ally. Okay, so apart from the passive, I'm not that excited about Shala. But I guess let me test. Let me test. What can I give Shala? Yeah, since I'm not gonna care about her damage, let me just swap the Ardreth build. Get a tank in there, and get a tank, pretty much. So he wears this, she wears that. Not sure that's enough, but still. This. Attack, okay, yes, that, and then over here I want to grab the one that gives more max HP. And then the she has an exclusive, interesting one. Each time the ultimate skill bounces and deals damage, which it doesn't bounce, the Aura ally with the highest crit damage gains 5% ultimate energy. The Aura ally with the lowest ultimate energy no longer gains ultimate energy. Let's just get and try. Ray G, good morning. How's it going? Okay, let's see how this one goes. Does she still have the highest crit damage? I think. Okay, I see 20 stacks over there, so that means that's okay. Actually, no, the attack can bounce because there's the frog. Chaotic as always, OddOne. How are you and the family, man? Doing good. Doing good. Just, a little bit of Dragonheir because you have the endgame boss. Have to do some of this. Even though all the excitement is about Godforge, I just gotta, getting close to the end of the season, gotta keep up with this, because still enjoying the game. Susie's doing her work. Baby girl is with my mom. I brought my mom over. So, yeah, just normal day. But yeah, definitely looks, so far, at least, so far, right? I'm not gonna... I don't want to jinx myself, but so far it looks like solo support analysis works for this team. Yeah, it might still be early. They didn't do even timings yet or whatever, but So far, so good. All my focus is on Godforge right now. Everything else is getting ignored. Yeah, I have to do this a little bit, because here's the thing, you know. It's, I'm still playing this game. Still having fun with it. There's, you know, some dead periods. Which I guess happens most games. But, after Tuesday, like, Godforge is going to be 8 weeks of pause. And that's going to be sad. It's like, 8 weeks, what am I going to do? Whereas Dragonheir is still here currently. Up until the Godforge comes, like, globally, live, whatever, it's still gotta be playing some other stuff and enjoy some other stuff. Like, same way that I'm playing some Watcher Realms. Speaking of. Speaking of. Okay, so this one looks like it has potential. So I'm surviving. Okay, because I'm surviving, let me do the proper timings then. So let's do this. Or try and make them proper, because, you know, we get content and whatever. 18 seconds. She does whatever. 18, 18, 18. Annalise, I'm going to let full YOLO. 18. And then she starts 11.7. 11.7. Her, I have to do at 12. Her, I have to do at, I guess, 11.9. So that means I need 9.5. Okay, let's see how this goes. You have to play Raid and stay taking a long break from Watcher Realms. Oh no! Ideally, I would like... Maybe I try that. Ideally, I would like Annalise's on a 15-second rotation, but I think that doesn't work, though. Or could it? So she does it always when this happens. But no, I would want to cleanse it before this and then after the next one. Nah, I think that's okay. Gotta make sure that Annalise's does have a little bit of accuracy, because if we don't remove the parasitic stuff, the boss gets the buffs. So when the boss gets the buffs, I want to remove it, right? But yeah, looking good. After this, the next thing that I'm going to test, obviously, is going to be I'm on Leda instead of Shala, right? But I have a feeling that Shala actually works better because of the fact that she gives a ton of crit damage to Talethia. Therefore, Talethia's damage just skyrockets. Just doesn't look like Diantha is reliable enough with that defense penalty, though. And I think I might have to try and get Annalise's on that better rotation, because if we don't remove the increased defense when the boss puts it, it's increased defense too, and that's pretty difficult to deal with. Right, we lose out on a ton of damage. Still looks good, though. Still looks like we're going to go over 300 million. Yeah, Diantha really doesn't know. She really doesn't want to land that defense penalty sometimes. I mean, I do get it when we don't land it when there's accuracy penalty on us. But sometimes when there isn't and we're still not landing it, it's like, come on. Yeah, there we go. Over 300 million with Aura. That's good. I'm liking this. Also, I think I need to swap a talent, because I think I have the talent that lands silence, which we cannot land, obviously, on this boss. But yeah, we survive, right? We survive with Annalise solo support. That's good. 305 million. That's not bad. Definitely pretty good to me. Again, I have no inspirations on Alethea, so that's okay. Okay, let me go and swap the talents. So this one, definitely one for damage. Definitely one for damage. Over here, okay, kept the damage one. Every 30 aura, the talent total restores them. I don't think I need that. Let's get the max HP. When aura energy is at or above 100, increases damage by 15%. I think that's what I should have on her. Oh yeah, why do I have this? Is this actually better than this one? I guess, yeah, for her it makes sense because she does damage. For her, pretty much the same. Shala, pretty much the same. Anything else I can get on her that maybe makes it better. So instead of this one, maybe that might not be reliable enough. This one could straight up increases our damage. Let me just try and make a damage build-ish. Oh my god, it's so bad. Okay, let's try Strike and Prepared. HP percent with crit rate. The rolls are so bad, I swear. Then let's keep Ancestral Protection with crit damage. I guess this goes with crit. Actually, no, let me go crit rate instead. Might be easier. With crit damage and HP percent. Okay, HP percent at least. Come on. Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay. Crit damage, crit rate, HP percent. Attack percent instead. Okay, let's just go crit damage and crit rate then. Doesn't want to give me anything I want. 358 million on your aura. Nice. Congrats. I still have not tried to I'm trying to optimize it now. I'm trying to optimize it now to see what I can do. If anything. I guess that's pretty much the best I have. Okay, Talethia. Talethia has the usual stuff. She has the crit damage one that I forged. She should have, again, crit damage, because I don't want to go overflowing on crit rate, because I don't need it. Then this is the thing. I've not used any of the things in my chest. I'm just being lazy. All of my chest stuff that, you know, could give me some of these pieces, I didn't use them. This was your crisis team, so you need to change gear. Yeah. Are you going to clip these with codes for review? Yes, I'm 100% going to make videos on every single one of the teams that I'm working. So I'm going to make a video on the Dauntless team. I'm going to make a video on the Aura team because I've not been posting too much Dragonheir for the last few days. So I'm going to come back to it. I just think that the first video I'm going to do today is going to be a first look at the boss. And then maybe post my Dauntless team. Then tomorrow I'm going to have two teams. Aura and maybe whatever other thing I'm going to build. So by the time Sunday, when we have to start actually saving teams, I should have at least 5, if not all of the 6 videos out on the teams that I'm using. Temper. Oh yeah, why do I have this, bruh? I need a different one. So I need something that maybe gives them more attack. This, I deal with crit damage. Okay, good enough. So she give her more attack. Still have the buff stuff that we need at the top. He's still the support. She's still the damage dealer. So ideally I would have that, but I don't. I lose too much crit rate. Can I temper more? So I can temper 1%, 3%. Okay, so I could temper more. So 3 damage, attack percent, HP percent. What gives me a lot of everything. This one, I lose 3.6. Let me just hopefully max temper these things. Come on, give me a 5. I need 5s. Come on. You know you want to give me 5. 4. Come on, 5. 4.5. Okay, that's okay for now. This one, 4.5. 4. Come on. If I get the 5 on this, I'll be okay. Come on, 5s. There we go. Okay. 99.2%, I think that's okay. I think I'm okay with 99.2% considering she does lots of attacks. That should be fine. Attack with crit damage and HP, that's good because she needs lots of. She scales off of HP and attack, so having more crit damage is more priority. Maybe even honestly, maybe even attack speed might be a thing. Okay. Okay, each tank consumes look hero additional 1 stack on the station. So her basic attacks are not that important, I guess. It's just every time there's stacks of condensation, stuff happens. Okay. But I need 1 more copy of still. Okay, Analysis. Let's look at Analysis. So Analysis, I want to make sure she has some accuracy, which I did. Accuracy and skill haste. That's the goal. As much skill haste as possible. Pretty much with main stat accuracy. Okay, that's an 8. I will take it. Unless I roll this better. Unless I get the quad skill haste. Nope. Okay, got it. This one's the best. Good specs on Talethia. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, whatever gives me the highest skill haste with accuracy. Triple skill haste. Fuck yeah. And now accuracy 237. That should be okay. Okay, that was pretty nice. But ideally, I want the highest accuracy in this secrecy order set. But HP or defense percent main. Come on. There we go, triple. That's amazing. There's nothing in her kit that scales, if you're wondering. There's nothing in her kit that scales off of her max HP. Or like, you know, maybe just some damage, but she doesn't do any damage. She's just an ultra good support. Okay, accuracy at the top. Accuracy at the top. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good again. Let me see. You know what? Maybe one thing I should change. Just to focus more stuff on... Oh, yeah. Just to focus more stuff on Talethia. No, fuck off. Ugh. I hate it when I equip and doesn't equip and then it's like, you want to send in poison? Yes. It's fine. And then over here, I guess, let's go to HP percent. And then over here, attack percent. Okay, let's see. So, 3.6, 3.3, 2.4, 4.6, 4. Okay, so now if I try to do this, hopefully Talethia gets a ton more attack. I mean, hopefully she gets a ton more attack. I'm just gonna be curious how the knockback happens now. Do they all go back, knocked back to, Yep, that's what I care. I care for these two, the main damage just to get knocked back, so that we still have, Lenkos in the middle, so they get the 12 stacks of damage. My Shala just attempt potential damage. She's not gonna be insane damage anyway. I swear, Diantha just does not want to land that defense penalty most of the time. Okay, and Lacey still removes the buffs if she has enough accuracy, which is okay. I swear we barely land the defense penalty. Okay, why did she die? What just happened? Oh, I think I know what happened. Because I made Shala be like damage build and she's in the thingy, that's a problem. So just get the tanky again and ancestral protection. HP defense %. HP defense %. She doesn't do much damage anyway, so let's just keep her tanky. There. Hopefully she survives. She should still have some attack to share. Actually, let me make sure she doesn't have the highest. Okay. Let's just get this actually with attack and HP %. Okay. Doesn't really work like that, so maybe this. Okay, let's try and get this. As long as she doesn't have more than Talethia, we're good. Let me see, did I keep the talents right? Yes, I did. I mean, again, might not be ideal because we get some taunts and stuff, but let's see. Okay, the crit damage boost goes on Talethia, which is good. I was wondering if I put Analysis to go every 30 seconds, but I think that would just be worse. Because we would not get enough healing and we would die. I might just have to swap a bit the way she does her stuff because it's not ideal. Maybe I put the initial you know what, let me just try that. Let me just try and put Analysis initial to be 30, 40, 45. And then full YOLO. See how it goes. Because the first one obviously you cannot control since it's the 5 second and whatever, and then needs to come back to it and whatnot. So the first one, let the boss do his thing. Second time around, try and do the things after second buffs happen. So after the parasite thing happens, boom, full cleanse. There we go. Now let's see how it's gonna go from now on. Honestly, it looks like she's on a 15-second rotation almost. Which is perfect, which is exactly what we want to see. Again, I specifically said almost. Not exactly at, but almost. That's awesome. I feel like that's the goal. If we can get on a 15-second rotation, that would be ideal for Analysis. 350 million aura, nice. I'm trying to see if I can get that. I don't have any inspirations on my Talethia, so that might not be the case. Have people tried between Amonleda and Shala to see what does better? I'm curious about that as well. Okay, so Analysis not quite at 15 seconds. I'm curious if it's better if I put her at 15 seconds. But I guess we're okay. I guess we're okay because she removes the buffs. I just don't like Diantha doesn't reliably land a bloody defense penalty. Did I forget to put the accuracy on Diantha? Seriously, did I forget to put accuracy on her? Maybe I fucked up with that and that's why she doesn't land it. 260, that's plenty. That should be okay. And again, I don't understand we get the accuracy penalty. It just feels like it's can be better. Let me see Annalise. One thing I seriously don't like at Annalise is she has aura hero, aura damage dealer talents, but she's not a freaking damage dealer. She's anything far from a damage dealer. She should have support talent, right? But anyway. What else can I do? Obviously, inspiration would be cool on her. Nothing else here gives her ultimate energy, right? Nothing that gives us some ultimate energy. Oh, wait. When the hero's battle skill successfully applies a shield to an ally against... Okay, yep, that's what we want. Duh, I forgot. Okay, now we should have her on a 15-second rotation. Hopefully. Come on. So because of that, actually, I should make her do her ultimate at... Not at 45, at 30? Or can I magically keep her at 15? And every 15 seconds? Hope there will be an analysis banner in the new season. I don't think so. Based on what they've said so far, I don't think that's going to be the case. Yep, there we go. Analysis 15-second rotation. Fuck yeah. She gained so much ultimate energy with that talent. That's amazing. Awesome. There we go. 15-second rotation analysis, solo support, easy clap. I just forgot about the talent. Just forgot because usually, not usually, but sometimes some of these talents are just useless talents. They're like, oh, it's an exclusive one, but it's shitty. It doesn't do a good job. Seriously, where's the defense penalty, Diantha? Where's the defense penalty? You have it on I2, yeah. Must be nice. Diantha's not landing the defense penalty, or it's just visual is bugged. It's sad. I don't like it. Look at that. I almost never see defense penalty on the boss. What the hell? Am I missing something, or is it just a visual bug? Where's the defense penalty? And it's like, I've even looked at it when there was no accuracy penalty. Conch doesn't work. The only way Conch works... Okay, we finally landed it. The only way Conch works is if you have a debuff that's landed that you try to land again. And there's no debuff in the team. Where's the defense penalty? Am I losing my mind? Am I blind? Or... I have 260 accuracy. And we get like 90 more from the buffs. Right, we need 332. I have 260 plus the 90. We're like over 350. And again, we don't have the accuracy penalty. If we had, okay, now if it doesn't land now, I understand because accuracy penalty. But every other time, there's no accuracy penalty. What the hell's happening? Okay, we finally landed it. So confusing. Okay, so now let's see. Where is it? Where's the defense penalty? Is Diantha just now working with defense penalty for this fight? They have to swap it on Lenkos instead? Lenkos works as the witch's remains wearer. Okay, I'm not happy with this. It's like, okay, damage there. Maybe it's a visual bug. But it looks like most of the time there's no defense penalty on. Or maybe because boss has like 3 targets and it doesn't appear when it doesn't land on the middle. Look, there should be defense penalty. Again, might be losing my mind or something. Does anybody else notice this? Okay, 350 million, somebody said. Yep, there we go. Almost 350, but it looks like the Antha's not landing the defense penalty. Or it's not looking like it's there most of the time. Might be a visual bug, but obviously I'm not happy about it. So, that's awesome. First of all, damage. Let's just straight up swap the artifacts, right? Just put on Lenkos, the Witch's Remains. Give the Antha the Orb of the Dragon God. Try and see Lenkos is a better option. Okay, accuracy and attack percent. Oh yeah, for Lenkos, let me just give him the highest possible attack. Because, guess what? Doesn't matter if he has the highest attack in the team for his buff. Oh wait, shit, no, he needs to be lower than, my bad. He needs to be lower because her buff over here. Actually, no, I can give it because initially, right, so it says when an ally, okay, the other ally with highest attack gains 1 attack. But because of these, or because of this, she should gain 1 attack. So let me see, 4.6, 4,000, let's see. Did I go too high or not? Have enough accuracy. Okay, accuracy looks there. Accuracy, defense percent, I guess. With main stat defense. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's see. Does Lenkos landed more reliably or not? So far, Lenkos looks better. Maybe there's just a bug with Antha in this fight and she just doesn't like to land it. Yep, every single turn. So far, Lenkos has never missed. Apart from when there's accuracy penalty on us, Lenkos has not missed defense penalty. Unless he misses it now. Okay, he missed it once. Okay, got it. And now missed it twice because we have accuracy penalty. Still, I'm going to see how it looks at the end of the fight. I think Lenkos lands it based on the... not just his ultimate doing a hit. I think it's also the fact that the wisp thingy that's on Taletia that does a shit ton of attacks, it should land. Okay, I think there's a visual bug. Because during certain phases, just defense penalty does not appear to be on the boss. I think it's just a visual bug, right? Like here, during this phase, the boss does not look like he has the defense penalty. But still gonna test to see how the damage looks by the end. Because if the damage is similar, then I can try and squeeze more damage on Antha and completely ignore the accuracy requirement for her. See, does the crit damage go on the right person though? Okay, so the crit damage from Shala did go on Taletia. Let's see, Lenkos' damage boost does go on Taletia. Okay, so we're good. Here's the thing though. If the damage is similar, I can keep the Witch's Remains on Lenkos and also give him accuracy so he doesn't get resisted when he lands. Click on the top right to see where the defense penalty is landing. I mean, here's the thing. I see it. But is there what? Is there more targets on the boss? Or what do you mean? There's not more targets, right? It's only one boss, right? There's no, I have no idea what this is and it's dead. Poor thing. So it's like maybe when it doesn't land, I should look, okay, here. See, it looks like it doesn't land, but why? Okay, so I think damage looks similar. Which means I can put Lenkos in the Witch's Remains, and I just can give Lenkos high resist as well. So he resists the accuracy penalty so he can land it, right? Over here, it looks like the defense penalty is not landing, but why? See, that's why I'm wondering why. Because based on the way that Lenkos' ultimate reads, he puts that whatever Wisp is on Taletia, and that one should get us, you know, every time Taletia hits, or every time the Wisp hits as well, should get defense penalty. I just don't see it visually. Right, let me read. Still, the damage looks similar or even better, with Lenkos having that. So, I'm gonna lock it in. And, so Lenkos says this. Deals damage to all enemies. The hero and the aura ally with the highest attack gain 40% aura energy and 30% damage up for 10 seconds. Okay. Afterwards, summons an accompanist to follow the aura ally with the highest attack. Taletia. The accompanist disappears when Lenkos runs out of aura energy. What does the accompanist do when the ally followed by the accompanist deals max HP skill damage? Any hit? The accompanist performs a coordinated attack dealing 5% of the followee's max HP radiant damage centered on the target. Lenkos then consumes 10 aura energy. So, similar to how the Anthem works, this means every time this does a hit, to land Witch's Remains, right? That's how I'm understanding it. Retitle team. Oh yeah, that's true. So this one would be Chaos 350 Aura. Is that what you meant? Or Rhapsody or what? But let me see. Can I do what I wanted? Can I give him high resist as well? I think it might be impossible. But I guess I can try. So let's see. Resist with accuracy. What are my options? I need whatever gives me the highest accuracy, of course. Okay, we got a double. Can we get more? Quad would be ideal. Double. Or even a triple, right? Actually, let me see. Do I have a resist with accuracy? Or do an accuracy resist? Okay, there we go. Accuracy triple. Okay, I'll take that instead. Okay, accuracy resist. There we go. I'd like to see that. Okay, over here, Puppeteer's Inspiration. Accuracy resist. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. My dad called me. He's coming home and I need to help him lift something out of the car. Vishrad Shala looks like she boosts the team a lot. Yeah, she just boosts your highest damage deal with crit damage. Pretty much, Taletia. But let's see. Main stat this. With substat that. Come on, give me penta accuracy. Triple. Fuck yeah. Lots of accuracy. Give me that. Wait, what did I do? Bruh. This is what I meant. This is what I meant. And then this is what I meant. Now, anything that gives me the highest resist. I think it's only one piece that I would resist, though. Which is sad. Yep, exactly. And it's only one. That's fine. That's a double. Okay, so looks decent. And then over here, I guess, let me see this. Do I have attack percent with that? Fuck yeah, exactly what I need. I can share still a bit of stats. Just I get barely any of the other stuff, but that looks okay. Okay, so let me just drop some more resistance over here. I guess accuracy, we're good. Let's drop some more resist on this one, maybe. We already have it. Okay, some more resist over here. I wonder if I just let him go full YOLO. I wonder if I just let him go full YOLO. Let's just try. Let's just try. See how it goes. Is it possible Linkos ultimate is coded as single target hit? The follower doesn't trigger, which remains. Possibly. But then we already have the issue of like the Antha doesn't trigger it properly enough anyway, so it's kind of like quirky. Full YOLO Lenko seems to be okay so far. It does the ultimate a ton. And based to Shala's kit, I think she keeps boosting his ultimate energy, right? I think Shala keeps boosting Lenkos' ultimate energy because of her kit, whatever it does. But I guess we'll have to see. So far, so good. You tested 5 of your teams and you're getting over 200 million, so you're happy with the result. Now I need to rebuild them for more damage. Yep, exactly. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm testing, I'm looking at this, and it looks kind of like, pretty okay. Actually, you know, 1 second. I think this team looks okay, and I think I'm going to call it a day. Let me just check with my dad where he's at, and I'm just going to go and help him. Because this team looks okay, and I'm going to leave it. It's 2 hours. 1 second. Right, I was talking with the microphone muted. My bad. So, what I was saying is, I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm definitely gonna make a video on the Dante's team, on the Aura team, any other team I'm gonna test. Might stream again tonight or tomorrow, possibly. If not, I'm gonna make videos on the rest of the teams. The goal is that by Sunday, I will have all the teams ready, right? That's the goal. By Sunday, I need to have all of the teams done, so that when Sunday, when we start saving the damage, we can have everything maximized. But based on what I'm seeing so far, I have a feeling that Lenko's full YOLO doesn't work as well as I thought. Or maybe it does. But hope you all enjoyed the stream. I really appreciate everybody being here. For now, I wish you an amazing day, and I guess see you in my YouTube videos later. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye-bye. And drop a like. Yep, drop a like on YouTube. Appreciate it.